Hello, friends. God loves you. I love you. No weapons formed against our expansion and communion with God will ever prosper. Being in New York City will definitely show you, if you're paying attention, what type of soul you have at the moment. There's a lot of energies walking around. People have a lot of low vibrational energy attachments and they don't really know it. And I'm sitting here, believe it or not, thinking of this man that walked up to me when I was in New York last April. He appeared to be homeless. He was very disheveled. Snot was running down his nose. He was very hard to look at, but God brought him to me. And what was communicated to me, not through words, was that he was hungry. And so I took him to the nearest restaurant and we walked inside together, and I told him to order whatever he wanted to order. The people, though, in the restaurant didn't want him inside of the restaurant. They was appalled by his look, his appearance, and, you know, I just ordered for him and he sat outside the restaurant. This happened a few times with a few people that have come up to me. And if you are hungry, I will feed you. I'm not always going to give you money because food is what you want. I'm going to give you some food. And so what I'm thinking about is how different but the same reality is. Like, you know, back in the day, people had different fountains to drink from, different places to sit on the bus. We was paying attention to color, and we had our mind made up about certain things, and life was lived and perceived in a certain kind of way. But here we are in this timeline, and people are lost. There's no doubt about people being lost and are not communion with God, and have allowed for distractions to get to the better of them. And our reaction is to turn them away when folks need help. We should assist in any way that we can, even if we are appalled. That's why I like the videos that I've been making, and I'll be talking about how God be showing me beauty. Like, these insects, they are terrifying to look at. But God brings them to me for me to look at them and pay attention to them. Like, they're not bothering me, so I'm not messing with them. And I'm getting comfortable with just being around, because there's all type of creepy crawly things around us. And I'm sitting here and I'm thinking of this person, these people that I have assisted, and I really am wishing, you know, that they have aligned. Yes, confirmation. They have aligned on their timeline of being a better version of themselves, just because someone had looked at the inside of them and not at the outside of them. Okay? Because there's times when the inside of all of us is not our best version, and it can manifest as something very ugly on the outside, or what we perceive as ugly. But one thing I'll be talking to God about continuously is that I'll be thanking God for saving my life, even when I wasn't saving my life. All of the things that I used to do that used to be a detriment to my health, mentally, physically, and spiritually, when I was not loving myself correctly, when I wasn't honoring myself, God still showed up for me every single day, up until I got the picture of showing up for myself. God was leading the way. Sometimes things are presented to us in our 3D reality that is absolutely just horrific to look at. But who we really are inside is going to be how we should be responding to the outside world, right? With love, everything that's going on, God has ordained. God just allows things like to happen so people could really see inside themselves, like, this is what you're really doing, this is what you're really doing, this is what you really want to do, this is what you really want to do. Okay, this is it. Like, this is what you want to do. Okay. It's like God be giving everybody chance after chance after chance after chance after chance. Like, this is what you want to do. This is the route you want to go. Okay. Who are we? Who are we when we think nobody is looking? But God is always looking. Always. Always listening. Always watching. So who are we? Who are we truly? Who are we being? Right? I hope everyone is being their best selves. I hope everyone is being their best version. And help out your fellow brother and sister if it feels right, if it feels aligned. But assist everyone. Everyone is beautiful. And if someone is in need of assistance, do assist in any way that you can, even if it's just a prayer. I'll be praying, boy. What we see is not always what we see, friends. But how we react, it says a lot about who we are, okay? In all of the situations. God loves you. I love you. Have a super awesome, wonderful day, friends, from wherever you're watching from. Bye.